this has been a great weekend indeed. My Dodge went to Canada and handled their business to be back-to-back champions, and I'm hoping that we're going to go and three-peat next year. And I've been dropping championship videos all day long that could be game changers if you are very big fans of Dodge and Ram. But what if I told you that as well, direct connection and power brokers are going to change and change for the better, because we're going to get more stage kits, more engines, and more locations to get the best parts and accessories without having to deal with power brokers ever again, jacking up prices and messing up your cars, because they are officially done. And I'm going to tell you when it's going to happen right now. Okay, I'm over 53,000 subscribers, and the 56% of you guys who watch these videos over and over again but don't want to help your boy out, man, I'm over here taking grenades for you in these trenches, trying to get all this late breaking news that you just want to hear. So help me out. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, and I can't get there without your help. So make sure you guys like these videos, subscribe to the channel if you already done so, find that crazy hype button, leave me a comment and crap, and let's get right into the video, because I'm not gonna make you wait for it. I'm gonna tell you right here, flat out, power brokers are now officially done, over, finito. They are out of here, slam dunk it. You never gotta worry about that nonsense ever again. I was, from the start, day one, as soon as I saw the announcement of it, I hated power brokers dealers, because you have a situation now, we have a nationwide consortium of dealerships where they get certain models of vehicles and they hold them for ransom and jack up prices. Between, I don't know which one I hate worse, was the power broker dealers or that horsepower locator. Because that horsepower locator told these dealers exactly where cars were at, and they saw there wasn't a super stock in that area, or they saw there wasn't a Hellcat in that area and stuff. They're like, oh, well, hell, market adjustment, it's the only one in the area and stuff, so we're gonna mark up 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 for this car, because you can't get it nowhere else and anywhere in this area.
First, power brokers. This is a group of elite dealers who are experts in performance and whose team members speak the performance language through and through. Because when you're buying, servicing, or modifying your prized muscle car, you want to know that you're working with a team that walks the performance talk. Now, every Dodge dealer in the country will continue to provide an outstanding sales and service experience. But if you want to go deep, if you want to talk torque curves, gear ratios, suspension tuning, and what you need to put your car into the nines, we're going to tell you who the sales, service, and parts professionals are in our network and in your market that can make it happen. These are the stores that have kept the Dodge brand out front when it comes to modern muscle. Now, you may already know them, or you may not. So we're going to take the guesswork out of it for you, because we want to ensure that you get the best of the best to keep your Dodge out front.
And don't forget, when those power broker deals was first announced, it was announced that you could only order jailbreak vehicles through them. I'm glad that Dodge reversed that trend and let every dealer get jailbreak cars, but that was originally the plan, that through these power brokers, you can only order certain desirable vehicles through them. And so I'm glad that crap did not happen, especially with, could you imagine only a handful of dealers, well, not really a handful, I think about maybe like 20 or 30 in the country. Could you imagine those 20 or 30 only had Demon 170s, or only had the Black Ghost cars or the King Daytona cars and stuff? Only them got the special editions. Could you imagine all the nonsense you would have went through if that was the case? So I'm glad Dodge reversed course back around that 2022, 2023 time frame and fix that nonsense. But it still was a problem on the back end for people who were going through direct connection to get parts, because those guys held these parts for ransom and stuff, right? Because depending on which dealer you went to, some of them are very bad, and a lot of people know which ones are the worst ones. But you had dealers who were jacking up prices to get the actual stage kits. Then you had dealers that were jacking the price to even get them installed, because you get the actual stage kit yourself and you need a dealer to install it. You had to go to one of these power broker dealers. So depending on where you lived at, you had to drive hours away for a dealer to do something simple, like actually take off a thermostat, replace a thermostat, go and change an intake, not an intake, but a filter for the intake, change the filter out, and plug in a controller to the OBD2 port and that required the expertise of some power brokers dealer, which any normal regular person at a dealership can do those installs. So I'm glad to, like I said, report that that nonsense is going to be over, and all you guys who were forced to use certain dealers, you never had to deal with that particular dealer anymore, and you go find more dealers who can actually do these kits. And so I got this information basically from the information I got from the other videos, where they had a big giant call between Stellantis and the dealership body, and this was one of the main things that they talked about. That they talked about that power brokers are basically going away, and that in order to get stuff for direct connection, all dealers have access to it. Because before that happened, a lot of times if there was like a direct connection part, like let's say a Hellephant engine, for example, a dealer try to order it and it'll tell you that they had to go refer to a power broker's dealer in order to order that particular part, which those dealers were holding these parts ransom in order for you to actually get it. So now it's going to go back to basically where it once was with Mopar parts or Mopar accessories, that every dealer should be able to order everything out of the direct connection catalog. And as far as going with the actual installs and stuff, that was a question mark that they're still trying to work out in the background, because these power brokers dealers had to go send their technicians to get trained on how to do these stage kits and stuff, because they had more powerful stage kits coming, which that's going to roll over to the next segment I'm going to talk about, is basically stage kits. Because I told you guys in another video about the TRX, there are more stage kits coming, and the TRX stage kit is going to be one of the main ones that are going to be announced. And also as well that I learned that 5.7 Hemi stage kit that they introduced at Roadkill Nights, we had the 5.7 Hemi having a Whipple blower with an e-torque system. That kit is now going to be officially in the direct connection store. And now with power brokers gone, the question is, can any dealership do the actual Supercharger install, or did they go do the actual same training that power brokers dealers did and actually be allowed to do the install? So that's some stuff that is still pending, because everything that was kind of discussed, that was on Friday, excuse me, but they didn't really go through all the specifics about every single thing about the actual changes. So it's still kind of up in the air exactly if certain dealers can still only do certain stage kit installs, or every single one of them can do it. But that's information that we're going to probably find out, I think essentially Tuesday, when they do this big announcement. That's a date I was told by my dealership buddies, my sources, that Tuesday is going to be a huge announcement where you should see a bunch of direct connection power broker stuff getting announced, from the new engine I told you guys about in another video, stage kits for the TRX gonna get announced, the actual the Hemi 5.7 Whipple blower kit for the e-torque system, that's gonna get announced. And that's basically, I think some more stuff's gonna get announced, but this is mainly the big juicy part of it, right? No more power brokers, direct connections getting expanded, direct connections getting more stuff, and the TRX gonna get stage kits, and we're gonna get a new Hellephant engine and stuff. So I am definitely pumped and excited about all these developments gonna happen, because it's gonna be a wild time. I told you guys in August, I feel like TK's garage right now, so I told you guys, save your money, because there's gonna be a ton of fun stuff gonna be coming. And I didn't expect for it to come this fast, but boy, what I tell you, when Matt McAleer said that, you know, they're trying to reverse course and turn a not a battleship, it was an aircraft carrier C.
Happened with the company, with the regulatory involvement in Washington, and we're constantly looking at delivering more value into what our customers need. You know, we continue to listen. Sometimes it doesn't always feel like it, right?
Yeah.
But we hear everything that's going on. We can't always react and move as quick as we would like to. I mean, this is you know, turning an aircraft carrier around to sea. It takes a while, and you know, a lot of times you're stuck and you have to pivot in model years, between model years, and you know, pulling the trigger. And
oh, apparently you can turn an aircraft carrier around very fast, Matt. I know you could be watching this video, either you or my dear friend Tim, and this is well, both of y'all my dear friends, but I'm just saying, I'm liking every single change you guys have done so far. I hated all these hurricane announcements and stuff, but all this crap y'all did with direct connection, power brokers, this new engine and stuff, the TRX stage kits, that CUDA concept. I know it's a CUDA concept. You ain't got to try to fool me. It's a CUDA concept. I noticed the stripes and the hood and the spoiler and all that, the splitter and all that crap. I noticed all that stuff. The Ram Sports truck. Trust me, I'm telling you guys, there's gonna be a ton of fun stuff. Save your money, and we're gonna get it sooner rather than later. But just to recap everything, just so we're all on the same page, no more power brokers dealers. No more having to go to certain dealerships in order to get certain parts and stuff. All that is overdone. Every dealer should be able to order from the same direct connection catalog, more engines, more stage kits, and we're going to just have a ton of fun things getting released over time. I think 2026 is shaping up to be a groundbreaking year for Ram, Dodge, SRT, direct connection. I think 2026 is the next 2015, because you gotta remember 2015, that was the year that the Hellcat came onto the scene and changed car culture forever. And I think we're gonna have 2026 doing the exact same thing, because we're gonna get a flood of brand new things or rehash things. And I think we're gonna go through an era of greatness. And I'm thinking it might crap on the Hellcat era. I think this new era of vehicles might be chef's kiss, but it's gonna take time for all to come out. But I think 2026 is gonna be the year that we're all gonna remember for quite some time. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Do you guys think it's great that Power Broker dealers are no longer, that you should be able to go to any dealership to get any part or anything installed from the recognition catalog and don't have to be subject to a Power Broker's monopoly and jacking the prices up on certain parts? Do you guys love the fact that we're gonna get more engines, more stage kits, or do you think that the recognition should do more? But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. If you want to check out the new engine that should be coming on Tuesday, all this announcement is supposed to happen around Tuesday of this week, November 4th. We'll check the engine out, watch this video right here. And until the next time, I am